I want to bring you the latest and greatest when it comes to skincare and help you find the things that are going to make your skin better. And today I want to introduce you to a new product that's coming out to the market. And this is not sponsored. This is just something that I'm actually pretty excited about. You may or may not know my friend Dr. Whitney Bowe. She's a board certified dermatologist. She's world renowned. She's been doing medical research, publications, over 40 publications, and practicing in the hustle and bustle of New York City. And she has decided to launch her own skincare products. And when I first saw this teased online just a few days ago, that's when I found out about it. I was super excited because if you know Dr. Bowe, you know that she's not just going to create a product that's the same as everything else on the market. And so immediately we connected, and we've been friends on social media for a long time. And she sent the products to me, and so I just got them literally yesterday. I'm trying them for the first time today. We're gonna do an unboxing for her products, and then we're gonna actually talk with her. I invited her to come on for a really quick impromptu discussion, and it was in the middle of both of our busy clinic days, but we had a great discussion learning about the reason that she developed these products, and I think it's going to be pretty helpful for you guys. It certainly was helpful for me to talk to her. So what I wanna do is do an unboxing of the products, and I want you to learn along with me what these are gonna be all about. And they are available now, and if you check the video description, there's going to be an exclusive coupon code available for those of you watching this video or listening to this on the podcast feed. So this is the package that I got in the mail. This was on my doorstep when I got home from work last night. I don't know what's in the products. I don't know exactly what we've got. So I've cut the tape. We're going to open it up here together and kind of see what's inside. Oh, we got card falling out. So we got a card. So I'm going to read to you guys what this says. So dermatologist created skincare. We have lots of dermatologist created skincare, lots of dermatologist collaborations on skincare. But Dr. Whitney Bowe, the 3D Derm, is a renowned award-winning board certified dermatologist and scientist based in New York City. More than a decade ago, Dr. Bowe championed the focus of the skin-gut-mind connection. Her three-dimensional approach to skincare, treating from both the outside and the inside, altered the field of dermatology. One of the most in-demand dermatologists in the country, Dr. Bowe's practice has been capped for more than 5 years. So she hasn't taken new patients in 5 years, and she's still crazy busy. Today, with the launch of Dr. Whitney Bowe Beauty, you can achieve the Bowe Glow, hashtag that Bowe Glow from home. And there's drwhitneybowbeauty.com and Dr. Whitney Bowe Beauty on social media. So if you can check that out. As we open it up, we're going to get a first look at what these products are. So we have a quote from Dr. Bowe: "Without treating skin from both the outside and the inside, you are missing an essential layer to your skincare routine." And 100% of our skincare is clinically tested to ensure its effectiveness. And I love that it's actually clinically tested. It's not just consumer satisfaction surveys. When we open it up a little bit further, we've got 2 products in here. And healthy for the skin, body, and the planet. So we've got the Bowe Glow Microbiome Nourishing Cream and the Bowe Grow Pomegranate Microbiome Elixir. So that's a dietary supplement with polyphenols. That's different for sure. So we've got a skincare company that's not only got something to put on the skin, but we have a dietary supplement. And we know that there's lots of dietary supplements out there, and we know that there's lots of skincare companies out there, but there's not a lot that are creating both kinds of products. And it doesn't look like there's anything else. So we're gonna pull the products out, open them up and look at them. So we're gonna start with the Bowe Glow. This is the Microbiome Nourishing Cream, your derm's favorite day and night moisturizer. See the glow, feel the glow. But we've got hyaluronic acid, we've got ceramides, caprylic triglyceride, squalane, glycerin, shea oil. Lots of good stuff in here. Pop it open. Okay. So we've got glass packaging, little plastic top, and we've got a disposable inner plastic portion. So this is refillable. So you can keep this on your countertop and have less plastic waste. So that is the Bowe Glow Microbiome Nourishing Cream. We're gonna set that here. And then we've got the Bowe Grow Pomegranate Microbiome Elixir. This is a dietary supplement. So you put a dropper in about 4 ounces of water, it looks like. Subtle notes of pomegranate, lemon, and berries. This daily water-enhancing elixir is designed to promote more radiant skin from within. Let's check it out. All right. 1 to 2 droppers full in 4 ounces of water or cool liquid. 0 calories, little stopper there on the top, and it's pretty darkly colored, and we're going to figure out more about the ingredients here. And this is 1.7 ounces, so if you're only doing a dropper full or two, that's actually going to last you quite a while. So that is initially what the products are, what they look like. Next, we're going to hear directly from Dr. Whitney Bowe about the intention behind these products, what they're supposed to do, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to try them out on my own skin, and we'll talk about the texture, the feel, and of course the taste. Dr. Whitney Bowe, thank you for taking a few minutes out of no doubt your really busy schedule to talk with us about the launch of Whitney Bowe Beauty, Dr. Bowe Beauty. So how long have you been developing these products?
So, Dr. Dustin, first of all, I am psyched to be here with you because you know that we've been friends on TikTok forever. So it's so great to be seeing you and able to connect with you. And I was so excited that I wanted you to be one of the very, very first people to test the product. So this has been quite an endeavor. So obviously, like I'm a research scientist. I've published over 40 peer-reviewed scientific publications, book chapters. I've lectured internationally, and I'm also a dermatologist, right? So I see patients in the office. So over the last 10 years, you know, between my research and my passion for what I do outside of my clinical practice, when I combine that with clinical practice, I've been evolving these concepts for about a decade, quite honestly. I've been talking about, you know, how the skin, the gut, the mind are all connected for over a decade. But the actual product line, Dr. Whitney Bowe Beauty, I started creating those products a little over 2 years ago. And that was a pretty intense project. And well, you probably know, you and I have probably consulted for and been an advisor for lots of different beauty brands behind the scenes. And, you know, there's sort of shortcuts that you can take, right? Sure. There's a way that you can take a base formula that's like 80% ready. You throw in a couple of key buzzy ingredients that are sort of trending, you know, and you can turn around a product in under 6 months between concept and actually putting it on the shelf. And I chose not to do that. I chose to go the more labor intensive way because I'm a total nerd. So, you know, so I actually built both of these products literally from the ground up. And it took me, you know, actually 17 iterations to nail the formula for Bow Glow, and 11 different iterations to nail Bow Grow. So this was something I took a lot of time and effort and put a tremendous amount of effort and resources into the research development and also the clinical testing protocols. So I spent over a year even designing my clinical testing. We have some of the most advanced clinical testing protocols in the industry, which I'm really, really excited about.
Yeah. Well, I know it was just a few days ago when you teased it first online. And when I saw that you were doing something, first, I was super excited for you. And second, I knew it wasn't going to be another Me Too product. Like, I was like, Dr. Bowe is going to develop something unique. Like, I just knew it. And I got the products last night. I took a look at them. Now we're learning a little bit about them. And I mean, truly, you're doing something different that people aren't really doing.
Totally different.
Lots of supplement companies out there. We have lots of skincare companies out there. But you formulated 2 products that are meant to work synergistically. So you mentioned the names of the products, but give us a quick rundown of what Bow Grow and Bow Glow do and how they're supposed to work together.
Yeah, absolutely. So, you know, as you said, basically, when you just treat the surface of your skin, you know, you're basically missing an essential layer of your skincare routine, right? You really, if you want to really drive results, really optimize skin health, you have to treat the skin 3-dimensionally. So I'm formulating outer skincare plus inner skincare. So the first example of the outer skincare is the launch with Bow Glow, which is a microbiome nourishing cream. It's a silky, luxurious, lightweight. It actually absorbs. It's very intensely nourishing, but absorbs very quickly into the skin. It's not greasy. I wanted it to be great for even acne prone skin and also very sensitive skin as well. But it drives a powerful blend of prebiotics, postbiotics, squalene, ceramides, hyaluronic acid into the skin. And we did beautiful testing on this. And it was powerful by itself. But when you combine it with Bow Grow, that's when the magic happens. So Bow Grow, I'm actually sipping on it right now. So what this is it's a beautiful blend of polyphenols. Polyphenols are these plant-derived bioactive compounds that give plants their beautiful colors. So if you think about like the red in a pomegranate or blue in the blueberry, that's polyphenols. They're antioxidants, but newer science is showing that they actually also act as prebiotics. So they actually rebalance the gut microbiome. Sure. And we know that the gut and the skin are very deeply connected. And, you know, if your gut microbiome is out of balance, your gut lining becomes permeable, and the inflammatory molecules that are supposed to stay housed within the gut, things like LPS endotoxin, are actually able to penetrate through the intestinal lining and enter systemic circulation. And that triggers system-wide inflammation, which creates a whole cascade of negative things throughout the body, but it shows up in the skin: dehydrated skin, sensitive skin, breakouts, etc. So the first step before you can even think about, fancy serums and investing in like a vitamin C serum or a retinol, is you have to repair the gut lining and the skin barrier. You really have to. These are foundational products. They're meant to be used together. So these are water enhancing drops. I wanted it to make drinking water fun. We know hydrating is so important, but I have so many patients who are like, I just don't drink water because it gets so boring. I just don't like to drink it. So I wanted to make it, just fun. So basically it's these, you can see this sort of very deep, intense color, because if you imagine when you're a kid and you blend all the different colors in the rainbow, together,
Yeah.
and they're all the different watercolors, it turns into this like very intense, deep purple. But when you mix it 1 to 3 dropperfuls into about 4 ounces of water, it turns into sort of this rosé color. And it's a vegan elixir that's got subtle notes of pomegranate, berries, and lemon. And you just sip on that every day, and that's going to really support skin health from the inside out.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I think that's really important, because the more that we learn about the microbiome of the skin and of the gut and the way that they interplay, we know it's critically important. Things like psoriasis is not just a skin disease. There's an internal inflammation. Things like Crohn's disease is not just a gut problem, but it can show up on the skin too. And we know that so many other diseases, the more we learn, the more there is a connection there. And we're just early in that process of dialing that in, of getting precision medicine between the gut and the skin and the mind axis. And I think you're on the right step. I'm really excited to work the products into my skincare routine. And just again, I know that there's something unique about them. So I think that a lot of people will enjoy them. I saw that the price point was pretty darn favorable too. I mean, these are not ridiculously expensive products.
Yeah, this one's
$95.
And then the refill, like obviously I want it to be sustainable, eco-friendly. So refills are so key. So the refill is 75. So you save money. It's also just good for the planet. But what you said in sort of early stages, we really are at the forefront of this. Like, this is something we know, and the science is showing that the gut and the skin are connected, but we haven't really studied products deliberately designed together to work synergistically to actually optimize skin health. And we did beautiful clinical studies showing that actually it does change and improve the diversity of our skin microbiome with consistent use over 30 days. And I use next generation sequencing technology, the most advanced in vivo way to assay that, to really sort of detect that. And then we also found that the combination improved skin texture, fine lines and wrinkles, uneven skin tone within 30 days, which those are mind-blowing results from a moisturizer. Like, you wouldn't expect that from a moisturizer, but when you think about what the inside and the out and what they're doing together, and you really dive into that beautiful science, it was really compelling. And we actually used very sophisticated imaging analysis to actually quantify that. We didn't just rely on those what are called consumer perception studies, where you ask people like, what do you think? Oh, my skin feels hydrated. Oh, my lines look less deep. We actually measured it. We studied it. And, so I was really excited because, theoretically it made sense to me, right? And from all the research I've done, from all the patients that I've treated, but this is the first time that, I've been able to really demonstrate, using quantifiable, measurable results, and show that, it's statistically significant. Like, we can actually dramatically improve the health of the skin in 30 days if you consistently use the products.
Yeah. Well, I know that you've got a lot going on with the launch, and I want to be respectful of your time. I did want to ask though, this is a great launch of your products, and maybe you can't answer yet, but will we see more products from Dr. Whitney Bowe Beauty coming in the future?
So we will, but I'm being very, very thoughtful and strategic. Like, each time that I'm, me, and if I'm going to put my name to something, it's got to be truly groundbreaking. And I want to have those beautiful clinical, like the science and the types of studies that I'm doing to put these products to the test actually takes a tremendous amount of time, as you know. And so, I won't put anything on the market that I haven't clinically tested as a final formulation, both as individual products and then as a product pair, using the most, up-to-date technologically advanced techniques and instrumentation in order to make those assessments. And that just does take time. So I'm not going to be launching a ton of SKUs where people are going to have like, oh, look, it's got, a 9-step skincare routine and, it's all there. It's not about being fast and furious and flooding the market. It's being really thoughtful and really deliberate. So I'll continue to recommend other products that I think go well with these. And do I think that these are going to replace your other skincare products? No, of course not. But they are foundational products. So every time that I do launch, I think it's going to be something very special. And Dr. Dustin is going to be one of the very first people to always hear about them. So.
And we'll be bringing them to the audience as well. Good luck with the launch. I'm very excited. Where can people go and purchase these? Where are they available at?
So we're only selling it through the website. It's drwhitneybowbeauty.com. And I actually launched a new TikTok channel and a new Instagram channel at Dr. Whitney Bowe Beauty. So I'll still have my own founder channels, where I'll continue to educate and empower through education and transparency and, do fun duets and maybe do some duets with you on TikTok. Yeah. But, the brand channels will be more specific just about our product launches and information about that. Yeah.
And we'll share all of those links on the show notes for YouTube and in the podcast description as well, so that everybody can find the links, follow the brand. And I think we are going to get a discount code to share with the audience as well.
You absolutely are. Just you're getting a very special one. So any of your followers or listeners on your podcast, on YouTube, on TikTok can take advantage of that code.
Well, we'll have that also in the video description and in the podcast show notes. Dr. Bowe, congrats on the launch. Thank you for taking a few minutes out of your day to talk about the brand. And I'm excited to start using it and share more with my followers.
My pleasure. You're the best. Okay.
Thanks. Have a great one.
Bye.
Bye. All right, now we've heard from Dr. Whitney Bowe, and we're going to be trying the products here. So the first thing that we're going to use is the Bowe Glow, and this retails for about $95, but you can get a replacement cartridge that's going to save you about 20 bucks or so. So the Bowe Glow, we're going to use just a couple of pumps here, and I'm going to go ahead and treat my face. So we've got kind of just a white cream. We're going to put that on. I generally don't mind fragrance in my skincare. This doesn't have any fragrance that I can smell. And we heard a little bit about the ingredients and the intention behind them. You can see what that looks like. That feels really good on the skin. It is a cream, but it's not terribly heavy, but it's certainly not a light lotion. It does kind of melt right into the skin. I tend to have dry skin, and I like the idea of microbiome products. I do find that when my skin gets more irritated, if I over exfoliate or something, there's a couple of product lines that I go to that have microbiome support. I really like the milk drops from Beekman 1802, and those do seem to do a really good job for me when I am really having trouble with my skin. I'll put some of those on and use a heavy moisturizer. But I'm really excited about this product because it's got the moisturizer and it's got the ceramide, it's got the microbiome support, everything all in one. And then of course, we can combine that with the dietary supplement, and that's what we're going to try next. Overall, I really like this moisturizer. Again, this is the first time I've used it because today is launch day, so I don't have long-term use that I can tell you about, like, oh, I've been using this for weeks and it's great. I don't have that, but the first application feels great, and I think this is going to be a winner. I'm absolutely going to go through this entire bottle in my skincare routine, and I'm going to go ask Dr. Bowe to send me more. So next up is the dietary supplement. We can see what that looks like. And if we didn't get a good look at it on the camera before, it's got a little pump top, so it's not a dropper top, but it's kind of a modified dropper top. And this is kind of a dark dietary supplement here, and that is because of the high concentration of plant polyphenols in it. The antioxidants give it that color. So we're going to put 2 droppers in a bottle of water. I've got a little 8-ounce bottle of water. I just drank half of it, so we have about 4 ounces. We're going to put 2 dropperfuls in there. You can see it change color right away. Perfect. Put the lid on, and I'm going to shake it up. Okay, here we go. I'm no sommelier, but that tastes good. It's not super sweet, but it's not like a bad flavor. It's not like, I've tried some other supplements and they're just like so like bitter, And this is not. This has just a touch of natural sweetness, but I wouldn't call it like, there's no artificial sugars or anything added in there. It tastes good. I think if you had a large thing of cold water, you could put some drops in there and drink that all day. The real key is going to be using this over a period of 1 to 3 months and seeing what it does for your skin using both the cream on the outside and the dietary supplement on the inside. But I'm going to finish this off because it tastes pretty good. That's probably going to help me drink more water during the day because I know that I need it. So there you have it. I want to be respectful of your time as well and not take up a ton more talking about these products. You heard it from Dr. Bowe herself. You got to see me unbox them and use them. I like them is my first impression, and I think you'll like them as well. If you're interested in purchasing them, you can go ahead and follow the link down in the video notes here in the show description. And that's not an affiliate link for me. I'm not getting a commission for this. This is not paid or sponsored in any way. I just want to support somebody who I consider a good friend. I'm also excited to see what other influencers and dermatologists have to say about these products as they get out there and see feedback from more and more people. But I think that this line was done right, and I'm very excited also to see what products will come in the future. We heard Dr. Bowe talk about that just a little bit, but we know that there's going to be a great deal of thought and care put into the development of those products and how they will work synergistically with the products that are already here in the line. So as those products come out, I'm sure that we'll be talking about them and introducing them on the show, but I hope you found this helpful and you can share this video with somebody else if you think they'd be interested in a brand new skincare drop, one that I think is worthwhile. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.